Switch back. There we go. Okay. All right. First off, we want to give all praises to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash.
Tawada Yahweh Shemi Al Shai for allowing us to do another video through the Spirit. Tawada Yahweh Shemi Al Shai for giving us His truth for the worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. And we're gonna get right into it. You got it.
This is article that I sent to a group chat that Sweden sent war pamphlets to 4.8 million households, but everybody else is gearing and telling their people to buy war shit and war supplies and all kind of shit, except the United States of America. They ain't telling us to do shit.
Slide back this country.
And here goes the article. It's on CNN, but they ain't telling it on the regular news that we're about to go to war. That we in the beginning stages of World War III, and what they're gonna tell them that everything's good, everything gonna be peace or safety, and then the missiles hit us. I'm vexed because this motherfucking country just want to have us walking around stupid and dumb, not knowing what the fuck is about to happen. Let me get to the article. It's hard to predict when will war break out, but Sweden wants to make sure that the populace is always prepared for the worst. Sweden government is reissuing an instructional war pamphlet to all 4.8 million households in the country, informing them for the first time more than 30 years on the perils of war. The brochure entitled Kischen Eller Kredit Kommer If Crisis or War Come was complied by the Swedish Civil Contingency Agency, the MSB, and instructs civilians on what to do if their everyday life is turned upside down. And the motherfuckers in the United States wouldn't know what the fuck to do if uh, 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 um, matter of fact, it wouldn't be shit they could do because we don't have no bunkers where we can hurry up and run to and get into.
Yeah.
It just we just be out here. Our ass is just fucked up. If we ain't had the some money to build a bunker on in our backyard or something like that, we just be dead motherfuckers. And this right here is a destination for a nuclear strike because this is the industrial hub of the United States of America, the Motor City. Because every time there was war, they stopped making cars and they was building airplanes and they was building motherfucking
Tanks.
missiles and tanks. They still build tanks here. So if war happens, that's what would be happening right now. They be converting shit so they can make more missiles and tanks up here.
This is Revelations 11 and 14. The second war was past, and behold, the third war comes quickly. So World War III, man. The second war was past. World War II it came and went, and now the war that's coming now is World War III, man. Upon you devils, man. Upon you so-called white people, man. And you're not prepared. Them Swedish people, they're warning their people, man.
Okay.
They're saying we don't know when war is gonna happen, but they know it's about to happen, man. But these people out here, are they ganging up along in they fucking boats and shit like ain't shit going on, man.
Ain't shit going on.
It's about to be World War III in this bitch, man.
Man,
These other nations is Russia. What they do? 400 million bunker
bunkers.
retreat for their people.
Iran got bunkers for their people.
Yeah.
You name it, they got a contingency plan.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that the United CNN say it is a huge lava flow going in the goddamn ocean in Hawaii.
talking about lava when it's about to be a nuclear missile about to hit.
Kind of, this shit just got me mad to the motherfucker. I understand that the lava will fuck your ass up if you close to it, but why would a nigga want to get close to it, watch this nigga go into the damn
Yeah,
water?
you see lava happening. You see lava. You gonna see these nukes coming too, man. But the difference from that lava and them nukes, you're not gonna be able to escape it, man. You can these people escaping that lava, man. They ain't gonna escape them nuclear missiles, cause that's what's coming, man.
Yeah.
That's this is a revelation.
And the reason why we do these videos for not only because we want to be saved when this shit happens,
Yeah,
because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to save the 1/3 of Israel from this when the shit go down. But we also gotta warn
warn the people.
everybody from the Most High,
Yeah,
because that's our job. We gotta warn them from Him.
yep. This is a Revelation 9 and 12. And one woe is past. Behold, there come two woes more hereafter. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns, golden altar, which is before Yahweh, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels, which were bound in the river Euphrates, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year to slay the third part of men. And those angels are talking about those angels that's gonna let loose that World War III and them nuclear missiles, man. Because them angels, the only reason they're keeping back them four winds is to the elected seal. So
God.
when the elected seal, man, them angels is gonna be loose, man. They're gonna be let loose to bring that destruction. And the number of the Salah, you gonna say
Go ahead,
something? Uh,
Go ahead,
and the four angels, well, yeah, and the third part of men is you so-called white people, man. You devils. Verse 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, which is 200 million missiles, coming for America, man. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone, and the head of the horses were as the head of lions, because that's where the lion fight is, man.
God.
That's where the warhead is. That's the center. That's the warhead, man. That's
God.
where all the other little smaller pocket nukes are at. And and out of the mouth issue fire and brimstone, because that's that tail part, man. That fire and brimstone that comes when that fucking when they get shot off, man. By these three were were the third part of men killed by the fire, by the brimstone, and by the smoke and by the brimstone, which issue out of their mouths, and their power is in their mouth, in the tail, and in their tail, because the tail is what gets them over here. For their tails were like unto serpent, because it looked like a long snake in the sky,
God.
and had heads, and with them they do hurt, because that's gonna be the plagues that Yahweh by Shemel Shai is gonna send upon this place, man. Them,
And,
you got that.
and the modern day churches ain't teaching nobody, ain't telling nobody that what's gonna come. They ain't telling them shit. They all thinking that God gonna save everybody. They don't believe that this place is the whore that sit on many waters. They don't believe that this place is called Babylon the Great and Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, the house of bondage.
That's it.
They don't believe none of that shit. I got a quick scripture. It's not a quick scripture. It's Revelations 18 chapter. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory, and that's Yahweh Shem Shai. And he cried with a mighty and strong, with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen. It has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all the nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich and throw the abundance of her delicacy. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, that ye receive not her plagues. And this is the reason why we're doing this work, because we want to hear that. We want to get snatched up out of this bitch by force. When them missiles coming down, we want to be zapped up out of here. Because the Bible say when the Son of Man cracked the sky, it's gonna be crying a gnashing of teeth, and it's gonna be crying a gnashing of teeth. They're gonna be seeing us get zapped the fuck up out of here. And when we get zapped up, the missiles coming down and hitting this place.
I got some.
Go ahead, brother. I
This
got
is,
a little more, but go
oh, you
ahead.
got it up. You got it.
For their sins have reached unto the heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. Reward her even as she had rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled, filled to her double. Because this country, the first thing they do when they go on war with anybody, what they do? They drop bombs on motherfuckers. And all these nations gonna drop bombs on this bitch. They gonna drop them ICM thermonuclear missiles on this motherfucker. They ain't gonna be dropping them motherfucking cruise missiles. They gonna be dropping them big missiles.
Cruise missiles ain't got no damage.
Go ahead, brother.
Eh,
We'll go back into this after you go ahead and come with yours.
okay, this is Second Ezra 16 and 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Yahweh sendeth it the plague, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? And that's talking about them nuclear missiles, man. No one's gonna be able to stop this plague, man. No one's gonna be able to stop the wrath of Yahweh by Shemiah Shai. No one. Not you devils. Not you 2/3. You can't
God,
stop the plagues of Yahweh by Shemiah Shai, which is gonna come upon the place you niggas love so much, man. America.
God,
A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may thou cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? And he shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord Yahweh by Shemiah Shah shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. So Yahweh by Shemiah Shah is coming with some terror, man. Who's not going to be afraid of the day of Yahweh by Shemiah Shah? Everyone's going to be afraid. Even his
yeah,
elect
right.
is going to be afraid, man. He
God,
says, "If the righteous scarcely be afraid, scarcely be saved, what shall happen to the rest of you, man?"
everybody gonna have a newfound fear of Yahweh
That's right.
when this day go about. Cut it real quick.
Yeah, you got it.
Because therefore, no. Verse 7. Revelations 18 and 7, how much she have glorified herself and to live deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she have in her heart I sit a queen, and I am no widow. I shall see no sorrow. See, this what these motherfuckers think, that this place is not gonna be touched. But the scripture, the next verse, said it's gonna be 1 hour this motherfucking country get destroyed in. In fact, let me just keep on reading. Verse 7. There of all her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. She shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the most high power who judges her.
That's right. strongest Yahweh Shemiah Shai is gonna judge this place, man. Who's gonna judge America, man, the land that we're in right now. And the only way to go be delivered out of it is through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, man. Through him saving you throughout this land, man.
Con,
If you're not with Yahweh Shemiah Shai, you're gonna be utterly burnt to pieces, man. The elements melting with fervent heat, man. The body is an element, man. So your body is gonna be melted with fervent heat through them nuclear missiles, man. Because that's why
con.
Sweden's warning their people, man. That's why Russia's warning their people because they don't know when war is gonna happen,
But
but
they
they damn
know.
sure know war is about to happen, man. Why do you think North and South Korea, two enemies, are doing war games with each other now? They're doing they I think that summit that Trump was supposed to have with them is canceled now. They're not ain't nobody meeting, man. Ain't nobody meeting to have peace treaters no more, man. Peace is out of the question, man. Nobody wants peace with America. Britain don't even want to deal with America. When America shot them missiles over there to what was that, Syria? The one of their main allies, Germany's pulled back out of it, man.
Con,
It's like we ain't dealing with that. We not getting with that.
con,
So America is through, man. It's
con,
only a matter of time.
I'm gonna go skip down to verse 16. And saying, alas, alas, the great city, which was clothed in fine linen, purple and scarlet, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches came to naught. 1 hour, this place got destroyed in.
It's going to get destroyed.
And the only way this place gonna get destroyed in 1 hour is some thermonuclear missiles. Ain't no other way. But the United States don't want to have your mind on bullshit propaganda about a goddamn volcano going into the damn ocean.
Or dumbass shootings that are fake anyway.
Bullshit. Instead of some real shit where millions can die. By the time it be news, it won't be news here anymore because it won't be nobody be able to carry it.
This is. Can I get some real
Go
quick?
ahead, bro.
It's Second Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Because you people aren't prepared, man. You people are not prepared. Yeah, only men who are prepared are the men of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. And that's in this
Come,
day's even gonna catch us off guard, man.
come, because we don't know what day, what
Yeah,
time, when it's going to happen, but we know the Most High know exactly when the moment, the second that the first missile get launched out.
yeah,
We know that our power, Yahweh Shimei Shai, is going to be here
yep.
on the spot.
In which the heavens shall be passed away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent
Fervent
heat.
heat.
The earth shall also, and the works thereof shall be burnt up. So that's and what's that? Fire, man.
Come,
Nuclear fire. Only nuclear fire can melt the elements, man. It's gonna literally, like you see it. I'm looking at a tree right now. That tree is gonna be melted, man. It's gonna go back into its original state, dust.
come,
Yahweh Shemi Al Shai is not playing with this place, man.
come. He gives you so many clues about the missiles, about this shit about to get fucked up, about shit happening. He give you examples in Zechariah 14 and 12 chapter. This is the plague.
Yeah.
This shall be the plague. Herewith the Lord will smite the people that have fought against Jerusalem, and their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. This right here all made me think of Terminator 2,
Mm-hmm.
with that bitch grabbing hold to that fence. Man, the Most High is gonna fuck this place up, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great torment from the Lord shall be among them, that they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and His hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor, and Judah shall fight at
That was the point right there,
no
man.
kind. You right.
This is Ezekiel 7 and 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is uh, y'all just keep going.
Keep going, kind.
Uh, Within he that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is within the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. And that's before the nukes, man. Because what's gonna be that sword? The Russian troops, the Chinese troops, and when you're in the city, man, they gonna that famine and pestilence is gonna kill you. All the sicknesses that's gonna be in these cities, man. Uh, but they that escape of them shall escape, and they shall be on the mountain like a dove in the valley. All them mourning, every one of them for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be as water. And looking at water right now, water look is always shaking, man. That's how everybody's gonna have terror upon them, man. Because if you look at this water in the background, it's moving.
Kind.
It's flowing. So I mean, it's always moving. You people are gonna be shaking in your boots, in other words, man. And you're gonna have it's gonna be no power in your mind, man. You're gonna be completely, utterly terrified of all the things that's what's about to come upon the earth. And you think we're just saying this, man. These are things that's really about to happen, man. And if you're not prepared, if you're not constantly enduring in this work, man, you're gonna get caught out there, man, with your pants hanging down, and your knees gonna be as this water that I'm looking at, man, shaking, man, terrified, cause
Kind.
that's a sign of terror, man. When your body starts to tremble, that means you're terrified, man, petrified. Get a few more scriptures out and we can close off.
Kind. I got. You go ahead, brother. I don't have anything else. Myself, I can come with Ezra 13th chapter, but that's
That's
going
already
away
going
from.
side.
That's when Yahweh Shai comes
Well,
back.
yeah, I just grab that and we close it off on that.
Okay, kind. Okay.
Because these people in Sweden, they don't know at the end of the day, at the end of this war, or during the midst of this World War III, our Lord's going to return.
Kind.
Our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to return, and He's going to be the victor of all these nations, standing on the top, man, as the King of the hill, King of all these nations,
Kind.
over you so-called white people, man. You so-called white people aren't going to be in power too much longer.
Because when these missiles start going off, it's checkmate for y'all at.
Heck,
This
fuck, mate.
it's the last of your power going up in the air.
Yeah,
Because after that, it's no more.
yeah. Your kingdom's falling, man. That's why the economy is shit. Gas prices is up.
Shit.
Everything is over with, man.
Shit. Them everything you make is full of shit.
Yeah. Well, they don't make anything.
Kind.
They import everything.
They send it to China
Yeah.
and Taiwan to make
Yeah.
it, or Mexico. Or,
Yeah. They make all
you
these
know,
other you don't even have the money, man. You don't even make money. You don't produce anything, man.
kind.
All you produce is GMO foods and weapons, and there's no war right now.
And fake
So
money.
so that's how you know America economy gets big off of war. That's why they want this World War III to happen, but it's gonna be to your downfall.
And here we go. Ezra's 13th chapter.
Second others.
Second Ezra's 13th chapter. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that
And
moved
that sea is
all
that sea is the heavens, man. Because the Lord is gonna crack them clouds like on Independence Day.
the waves thereof, and I beheld, and lo, a man was strong with 1,000 heavens,
With the thousands of heavens, man. With all the mighty angels with him, standing right by him, man. With the greatest chariot that there is, blocking the skies, man. Keep going up.
and when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that was under him.
Hmm.
And whenever so the voice went out of his mouth, they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth
because all them, all them like they show with laser beams and shit, they get that from the scriptures, man. That's the chariot's power, man. They can shoot concentrated fire, which turns you into powder, man.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's not a quick death.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of it. You ain't gonna be like poof and you going. You gonna feel every minute, every inch of that fire hitting you.
Okay. Hey, you probably feel every minute, every second of that nuclear
Yeah,
blast too.
yeah. It's gonna feel like you burning for eternity, man. That's how hot it's gonna be. That's how painful. That's why we ain't trying to get hit with that, man. It's gonna literally feel like you've been burning for eternity, even
and,
though it might just be a split second in like regular time.
and,
But you gonna be, it's gonna feel like you burning for a
and,
while.
and I just thought about it, Slakia, that the least don't want us to the people here to know anything about it
Yeah,
because they don't want them to be around after
yeah, they
these
ain't gonna get
missiles
away
come
from
off
it.
because they trying to get the population down to 500 million people.
Yeah. The elites gonna make it out of the nukes, but what? They're gonna be the first slaves.
God. Okay, now where was that? Okay. Oh, okay, God. Whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burnt, and that he heard the voice. It was like the earth fell, and when it felt like the fire. And after this, I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I have not seen the region or a place whereout the hill was graven. I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all that which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, yet thirst to fight.
Thirsty fight, because that war in that World War III, they gonna try to fight against our Lord. They're gonna
Come,
lose horribly.
come. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his head, nor held a sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire out of his lips, a flaming breath out of his tongue, and he cast out sparks and a tempest, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest fell with the violence upon the multitude which was prepared to, and burnt up every one, so
So,
that upon
sudden,
all of a sudden they an
innumerable.
innumerable multitude was nothing to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid.
Yep. So even Ezra, he seen. That's it. All right.
Kind,
Even Ezra, he seen it. He was like, oh shit.
kind.
He was like, oh shit. He was terrified, man. He's like, yes, he woke up shaking. He woke up sweating. Brothers who do have dreams, like heavy dreams, you wake up sweating, or son Jake that just sweat a lot and
Kind.
wake up. Oh man, I had a dream this morning. Fucking woke up sweating and shit. I couldn't move my legs. I woke up. I was fucking running away from Esau in the dream and shit. These motherfuckers coming, and the only way you could like, oh, 'cause I guess the gravity was different or some shit. But I couldn't run. I couldn't like run fast and shit because I used to running like fast, and I couldn't move. I was like, oh shit! I fucking woke up sweating and shit, man. That's just an example. When you have them dreams, man, you be sweating. I just woke up sweating. Some of the one time the angel literally had to. He fainted. I just fainted from seeing some of these visions, man. He's like, his mind couldn't handle it, man. So when it happens, how much more, man? How much greater terror is it gonna be when this literally happens before us, man?
Yeah. And we only waiting for a few things. Pretty much most of the prophecies already been fulfilled.
Yeah.
We only waiting for a few of them to be left.
That nuke, I mean, that the nukes and the Jacob's trouble and
So,
RFID chip, which that's
God,
already here.
God, it's here. It just ain't been forced on us yet.
Yeah. But that Oh, we hope this is edifying. I want to give all praises
To
to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Shem, Rakal,
Rakal Kadash,
Kadash.
the water Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai for allowing us to do another video through His Spirit. The water Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai for giving us His truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom. That shit happened.